السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه وأمته أجمعين. أما بعد، فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة. وقال الله سبحانه وتعالى: فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. وعن علي رضي الله تعالى عنه قال: ارتحلت الدنيا مدبرا وارتحلت الآخرة مقبلا فإن لكل منهما بنون كونوا من أبناء الآخرة ولا تكونوا من أبناء الدنيا. اليوم عمل لا حساب وغدا حساب ولا عمل، أو كما قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. My dear respected brother and sister in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this life, very valuable life and precious life. Every single minute and second is very precious and valuable. Why? Because the success of Akhirat hereafter depend on this life. Depend on this life. So whoever in this life, in this world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him whatever he has. The purpose is to make hereafter better and better. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given for Qarun a lot of wealth. Even he can't account his wealth. But after giving the wealth, a lot of wealth, and he has wealthy life. And after giving, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever He give us, anything, it is trust, it's amana. It's not our own thing, not our own. We cannot use our own desire. This is amana. Even our children is amana. Imam Ghazali rahmatullah said, Al-awladu amanatun. Ki awlad and children is amana. He will ask about our children again in the hereafter. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said in the Quran, وَابْتَغِ فِي مَا آتَاكَ اللَّهُ الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةَ وَابْتَغِ فِي مَا آتَاكَ اللَّهُ الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةَ. ओ कारून, मैंने तुम्हें जो कुछ दिया है इससे अपनी आखिरत बना लें. Whatever I give you, wealth, gold, silver, money, whatever son you have, what is the purpose? The purpose is to make your akhirat better. And my dear respected brother in Islam, the good situation, the good condition of this life is depend on akhirat. That's why Umar bin Abdul Aziz rahimahullah, Umar Sani, he used to say, لو أصلح آخرتكم لَأَصْلَحَ اللَّهُ دُنْيَاكُمْ. If you make better your akhirat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make better your this life also. So my dear respected brother in Islam, akhirat, the life of hereafter, how to make better and better, how to make the best life. So to achieve the success in this life and hereafter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given means for everyone equally. Equally. Everybody has body. Everybody has qalb and heart. So the heart is place of faith and iman. Everybody has. And the body is placed, this is a machine of action. Machine of amal. So whoever want to achieve success from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everybody has means equally. If we have sahih yaqeen and the correct yaqeen, the correct faith on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and correct a'mal and correct action is coming out from our body. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, Man amila salihan min dhakarin aw untha wa huwa mu'minun falanuhyiyannahu hayatan tayyiba. Allah said only two things. Wa huwa mu'minun amila salihan min dhakarin aw untha. Male or female, it doesn't matter. The rich man, if he want to achieve the success life, he don't need to be, poor life. Poor life, he don't need to become poor life. The poor man, he want to achieve the life of success. He don't need to be, the rich life. Everyone can achieve the life of success because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us qalb, heart and body. If we achieve the good yaqeen, good faith on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and ikhlas, and the sincerity in our heart, whatever we do for the sake of Allah, forever we do from our body, it must be good action and good deeds. So, my dear respected in Islam, whoever will do the good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show him the asarat and effects and benefits in this life also. In this life also. That's why Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala, he said, Inna lil hasanati ziya'an fil wajh. Most of the people, they think, the amal and the good action is for the akhirat. Praying salat is for the akhirat. Reciting Quran is for the akhirat. Giving charity is for the akhirat. No, my dear Rasul Islam. The good action, the good deeds, you will see the effects, good effects in this life also. In this life also. But what happened? Because people doesn't trust on this. Why? Because whoever does the good amal and good deeds, they will never see the effect right away. The effects right away. So what happened? So he lose hope and he leave the amal. He leave the amal. He leave the action. करता तो रहे तो कुछ होता तो है नहीं है. I'm doing amal long time. I never see any benefit. What should I do? What I supposed to do? And the sinner, he committed sin. Why? Because he did not see the bad effect of the sin right away. That's why he daring to commit the sin. भाई गुनाह तो करो, कुछ होता तो है नहीं है. That's why he daring on committing sin, and the one who doing the good deeds, he left the amal. No, my dear Rasul Islam, there is effect. There is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given chance for everyone. Whoever committing sins, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never give him punishment right away. Because He is Rahim, He is Kareem, He is Ra'uf. He gave the chance to make tawbah. He gave us chance to repentance. So that's why, my dear respected brother in Islam, whoever do any good deeds in this world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show him the good effect and benefits. What kind of benefits he will achieve? Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma said, Inna lil hasanati dhiya'un fil wajh. Whoever do the good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him, the beautiness in his face. In his face. This beautiness is cannot achieve with makeup, with cosmetics. No, it's coming from the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Salatul layli noorun. The Salatul Tahajjud is noor. Whoever prays the Salatul Tahajjud, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show in his face noor. So whoever do any good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show in his face noor. And the second thing, Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala said, وَنُورًا فِي الْقَلْبِ. Whoever does good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him noor and light in his heart. Noor and heart, noor in his heart. Whenever in our heart is noor, so it's full of peace, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because whenever we have noor in our heart, with this noor we can distinguish which is haqq and which is batil, which is truth and which is falsehood. We can distinguish with this noor. So it will achieve with good deeds. And then Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala said, the third thing, whoever do good amal, good action, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him wasi'atan fir rizqi. Allah will give him barakah in his provision and in his rizq. कि रोजी में वुसात. Why in our this time, whole family earning, whole family are struggling, but there is no barakah. Why no barakah? Because we have no salat, we have no amal, we have no sunnah, we have no reciting of Quran. The house is full of music. So when the barakah is coming in our house? So the amal, that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ أَقَامُوا التَّوْرَاةَ وَالْإِنْجِيلَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْهِمْ مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ لَأَكَلُوا مِنْ فَوْقِهِمْ وَمِنْ تَحْتِ أَرْجُلِهِمْ. If the people of Tawrat, they act upon on their book. The people of Injil, if they act on their book, and the people of Quran, if they act on their Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him rizq and provision from above and from the bottom, like full of rizq, full amount of rizq. This is Allah promise. Wasi'atan fir rizq. And then Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala said, the effects of good deeds in this world, وَقُوَّةً فِي الْبَدَنِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give the strength in our body. I saw a lot of pious and elders in Zuhr Salat. In Zuhr Sunnat Salat, there is 4 rakat. He pray, 3 juz in 4 rakat. Maybe his age is like around 80 years. This strength coming from where? This strength coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This strength coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever will have good deeds, good amal, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him strength in his body. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him the healthy life. Because, the health is affect Good effects coming from the good action. The bad effects coming from the bad actions. That's true. That's true. If we use our body for the sake of Allah, for the sake of Allah, it is obviously Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in my body. If my eye is used, I saw one 80 years, pious, the old guy, he was reciting Quran without any glasses. This is barakah. Wa quwwatan fil badan. And Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala said, wa mahabbatan fi qulubil khalq. Whoever will do the good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put His love, amongst the heart of people. People will love Him. People will love Him. So when people will love you, what happens? You will achieve their help. You love your children, right? So your children doesn't need to worry about anything. On food time, they have food. Clothes time, they have clothes. Whatever they need, the parents make everything they bring for the children. Why? Because the parents love with their children. Similarly, my dear respected brother in Islam, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put your love amongst the heart of people, people will love you and people will help you. Even your enemy will help you. Your enemy will help you. Why? Because the heart is in control of who? In control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put you in your love in enemy of you, your enemy cannot be against with you. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put your love, in enemy, your love in enemy cannot be against with you. Because Allah is the one who control all the heart of people. So my dear Rasul in Islam, this is effect, good effect. Whatever we do, good amal and good action, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us in this life. And there is whoever committing sin. So there is effect also, bad effect. In this life, not hereafter. Hereafter is we will achieve the bad things. But in this life, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show him the bad effects. Is what? Number one, sawadun fil wajh. Whoever committing sins, number one thing, the darkness in his face. Darkness. Darkness cannot cover with your makeup or cosmetics. It's showing. It's obvious because of committing sin. And the second thing, wazulmatun fil qalb. Darkness in your heart. Whenever heart is in darkness, you cannot distinguish what is the right, what is the wrong. Even in darkness, your leg is touched with the diamond. But because of darkness, you will think about it. This is maybe stone, generally stone. You leave and you go ahead. Because when your heart is in darkness, your all decision will be wrong. And then, my dear Islam, Sayyidina Abbas radiallahu ta'ala said, Ibn Abbas, wa wahnan fil badan, weakness in your body. Weakness, a lot of anxieties, a lot of disease, a lot of sickness coming because of committing sin. A lot of sins, a lot of disease are related by our sins. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put, weakness in our body, so who can make it strength? Nobody can make it strength. And then, وَنُقْصًا فِي الرِّزْقِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make lack of your risk. Whole family is earning, but it is not sufficient for everyone. Because of the committing sin. And then, وَبُغْزَةٌ فِي قُلُوبِ الْخَلْقِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put your animosity, your hateness in heart of the people. People, the creation of Allah will against you. That's why Fuzail ibn Ayaz, rahimahullah, the pious, he said, whenever I do anything against the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I can realize when I go back to home, my wife, face was changed. Not only my wife, my horse, condition is changed. Why? Because you are against the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who created you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make against you everyone. So my dear respected brothers in Islam, so we every minute, every second, from our body, there is coming out, a lot of action. So we make it good and excellent and better. And we should stay away from the sin, committing sin. Why? Because the committing sins is back effect in this life also. Not only in hereafter. And whoever doing good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him good effects in this life also. Peace of mind and barakah in his rizq, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him the beautiness in his face, and his life is. That's why Sayyidina Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala said, we never, हमारी आँखों ने अच्छे कपड़े नहीं देखे, हमारी जिस्मों ने अच्छे कपड़े नहीं पहने, लेकिन अल्लाह की कसम कि हमारी जिंदगी ऐसी है जैसे हम जन्नत में हैं. We never see the gold, the silver, and in our body never, touch with the good dress and good clothes. But really, we are living, in this life like in paradise. Sayyidina Aisha said, why? Because of this good amal and good action, and because of, good connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear Rasul in Islam, to make our amal better, there is need two things. Number one, tariqa sahi ho. The method must be correct. And the second thing, is ikhlas ho. Sincerity. So whenever we have these two qualities in our action, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show us the effects in this life and hereafter. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to act upon whatever we said, whatever we heard from here, and will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to act upon, to separate out to entire world. Jazakumullahu khairan.